And here he is again. Okay, it's been a while. I've been very busy with everything but having fun. As you can tell, my Airworld Focke-Wulf didn't move an inch forward. Got the CNC mill out of the room. Some of my pinball machines moved in. But the reason, when I moved that CNC machine out of that corner, I had to empty out this whole room that you will see over here. Once I had all these airplanes outside, I mean, we're talking like a tennis court full of fuselages. And only then did I realize, or was reminded of, how efficient this system is that I'm using. Now, I can't take any credit. First one I ever saw use this was my father, my late father, Jörg Vogelsang. Now, I don't know if my dad came up with it, but that's definitely where I stole it from. So don't worry about those wooden cross beams. They're only there because my 2x4s in the wall, in the ceiling, they went, of course, the wrong direction. So I went cross first, and then I installed these, what do you call these things? These patio door sliders, these overhang rolling, blah blah doors. Yeah, excuse the German for not knowing all the English words. I'll quiz you in German tomorrow. Just kidding. So this is what it is. They're on rollers. I can move anything in and out. I want to get to that airplane. Now I can grab it. Doesn't matter how heavy or how light they are. The system always works. I mean, here we've got like the smallest guy in the bunch. Like some old Great Plains GB. That will give you a heart attack when you fly it. Or at least when you land it, I would think. And here's a 86. Just as easy. That one's on the Zenoa G80. They all move the same. Makes no difference. Get them up there with a little, that's part of a landing gear I used, just on a good old irrigation PVC pipe. Yeah, get them up there. If I need to, I use my little roller. And you see, underneath you've got all that space. And what you want to do, and I didn't have the room here, room wasn't deep enough, and I had so many fuselages. And by the way, what you see here, that's basically 95% of my dad's old grinder airplanes. There's hardly any of mine here, but I didn't have room for the fuselages, so the shelf system that I saw at my dad's place, I just put that here. I know it looks a little crazy, but here we've got a Moki I'm working on. Here's this Focke-Wulf 190 quarter scale that I'm working on, some parts for 3W Bearcat, Dornier 335s, and here's more airplanes on sliders. Old Hobie Hawk, one of my all-time favorites. Anyway, so you can do that in between the fuselages. Just have the winks on one side or another or in between, makes no difference. Now those big suckers, how do you store those? Now, let me go up to the garage. Now, in my garage, I've got that high ceiling like most of the people here in the US have. What I mean by that, in Germany, I mean, they're probably 8 feet high. I've never seen that over here, always more than that, so you always have some room. So I got myself those $15, $20 kayak lifts off of eBay. I talked to the seller, got like 8 or 9 of them, talked them down in price. This one's not all the way down. You can of course double wrap that rope there, that leash, that nylon, and then get much higher, as you see in the case of my bicycle. This used to be full of airplanes. Those airplanes now migrated to the hangar, but I had like a dozen of them here. And you want to get to one of them, just pull the car out, drop it, done. Super easy. Doesn't matter how much they weigh. That roller system up there, you always like pull one side at a time. Really nice, and then you drop them all the way down. This one you would probably put on like a easel or something. A Waco you would just drop down right on its gear. Yeah, I hope this gives you a few ideas how to store these airplanes. Well, thank you for listening, and next time I'll try to be a little bit more productive. Next video, I don't know, maybe drilling propellers, who knows, we'll see.